Hello friends, hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to your channel Vedic Impressions. From this video, we are starting a new series on profession. So there will be different techniques which I would explain to find out which job or business will be more suitable for the natives. We need to apply many techniques to close down on the profession that a native should be doing, or we can close down on the sector which the native should be pursuing. We will utilize D1 chart, which is the Lagna chart and the Navamsa chart in this video, and in subsequent videos, we will talk about some other techniques which will utilize divisional charts called D2 chart, which is also called Hora chart. Hora chart is for wealth, so it helps us to find out which areas in particular you should invest money, and D10, the Shmansh chart, which is specifically used for different areas of profession. Before we begin, I would request you, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, request you to please do so, and also hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you keep getting my upcoming videos. So let's begin. I will take you through a couple of slides to explain a technique which is given in Chapter 5 of book Phal Deepika. This chapter 5 is called Karma Jiva Prakaran. It talks about a technique to find out the job or the profession and the direction of the profession with the help of D1 and D9 chart. Okay, so let's discuss this technique. In this technique, the first step is to check the 10th house from the Lagna and 10th house from moon as well. So if you see this example chart, the Lagna is of Leo. This is the Lagna house. And the 10th house, if you count anti-clockwise, you will see that the 10th house is this house where planet Saturn is placed at 20 degrees. Okay, so we have found one planet. We have found one planet which gives us an indication of the work area for this native. Now let's see the 10th house from moon as well. So moon is placed in Libra sign, and the 10th house from moon is the sign where Cancer Rashi is placed. Okay, so we see that there's no other planet sitting over here, which means that if we compare the two 10th houses from Lagna and from moon, we see there's only one planet which gives us indication of the work area. Now, in step number 2, we will notice the Rashis of the 10th house from Lagna, moon, and from sun as well. So we have just seen that from Lagna, this is the 10th house, and the Rashi here is Taurus. The Lord of Taurus is Venus. From moon, the 10th house is Cancer, and the Lord of Cancer is moon. From sun, if we count, the 10th house will be this house where the Rashi is of Libra, and again the Lord of Libra is Venus. So we have got two more planets, which is Venus for both 10th house from Lagna and 10th house from sun, and moon which is the Lord of the 10th house from moon. Now we will see which is the Navamsa sign lord for Venus and moon. So if we see the Navamsa chart of this native, we'll find that Venus is deposited in Scorpio, whose lord is Mars, and Moon is deposited in the sign of Gemini, whose lord is Mercury, which means that this native can do work which will be profitable for him, signified by either Saturn, Mars, and Mercury. Okay. Now, how do we close down which particular area, or whether the combination of the areas given by these planets can be the work area? For that, we will have to see which planet is strong and which lagna out of lagna lord, moon sign, and the sun sign are strongest. When we do the analysis, these traits we'll have to keep in mind, and based on that, we will be able to decide which area is best for the native. Now, another point to check is that if Navamsa lord of these signs are strong, the native makes money easily. And if the Navamsa lord is weak, then the native struggles to make money. With this, we'll move on to the next slide, where we have got a couple of points jotted down to talk about how do we find out the country and direction of profession. Now, in order to find out the country and direction of profession, what we need to see is, the first point is, check the Lagnesh of D1 chart. Lagnesh is nothing but the lord of the first house. And wherever it is placed, the country and the direction represented by this Rashi will give you the first indication of the direction of profession. Second is, look at the 10th house Rashi of the D1 chart. Okay. And the third is, check the Navamsa Rashi of the 10th lord of D1. Based on these three directions, whichever is strongest, and if both are strong or three are strong, we will have to do further analysis to conclude. If this Rashi mentioned in point number 2 and 3 is occupied or aspected by its lord, then the native stays in his or her own country only. He or she doesn't go out. If lord is not placed or aspecting by or it is aspecting by other planets, then the fortune is made in the foreign country only. We'll see in example charts how this works. Okay. If 10th lord is in a fixed sign, then also native stays in home country. Here we are talking about the 10th lord of the D1 chart. And if it is in, say, Aries sign or in dual sign, then there are chances that the person will work away from the native place. So now, how do we find out which Rashi indicates which direction? So let's see this table. It gives you the idea of which direction is represented by which Rashi. It's very simple. You note down these direction: east, south, west, and north, and put all the Rashis in sequence. Rashis of 1, 5, 9, they indicate east direction. Rashis Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn indicate south direction. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which are Aries signs, indicates west direction. And Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, which are the watery signs, they indicate the north direction. So it is divided into fiery, earthy, airy, and watery signs. And this is how these Rashis indicates the direction. Let's check this chart. Let's apply the steps that we have learned so far. The first step is check the 10th house from the Lagna, which is this house. There's no planet sitting over here. Check the 10th house from Moon, which has got Venus sitting over here. Okay, and so we have got just one planet so far. Let's move on to step number 2, which is to check the rashis indicated by the 10th house from Lagan, Moon, and Sun. So Lagan indicates Rashi of Aries, whose lord is Mars. We'll have to check the Navamsa sign of Mars. 10th house from Moon indicates Gemini, and the lord of Gemini is Mercury. And 10th of Sun is this house, which is occupied by Aquarius. So the lord of Aquarius, Saturn. So we need to check Mars, Mercury, and Saturn, how they are placed in Navamsa chart, in which sign they are placed. So you see Mars and Mercury are placed in Cancer, whose lord is Moon. And Saturn is placed in Scorpio, whose lord is Mars. So point to note over here is the Lagan is of Cancer, whose lord is Moon, and the two of the planets which we found from step number 2, they are placed also in a Navamsa sign of Cancer, whose lord is Moon. So Moon is coming as the positive or the most prominent planet which can influence this native's work life. And of course, Mars is also there. Just for information, this native is doing his own business in the field of medicine. Okay. Now, Moon represents the medicines, the healing, as it's the planet for healing. It's the planet which nurtures people, which smoothens people's wounds, or it's the planet of harmony and comfort. So Moon represents the business in medicine area also, which is strongly indicated by the placement of the planets and the rule that we applied. Another point to note here is Mars and placement of Venus, right? In first step, we found that 10th house from Moon has got Venus in it. And in the second step, we found that Saturn, which is the lord of the 10th from Sun, is sitting in the Navamsa of Mars. So what is the role that Mars is going to play? So the last time when I spoke to this native, I found out that this native is looking to open his own restaurant. So Mars, which indicates fire, and Venus, which indicates fine cuisine, is also coming into the play for this native. Okay. What about the direction? In which direction this person will work? So we'll have to go and see the direction for Moon or for Cancer. So the direction for Cancer is north, and for Scorpio is also north. So the most prominent direction for this native should be north. However, we also need to see the direction from the Divan chart. So if you see that in Divan chart, the 10th house from Lagna is of Aries, and 10th house from Moon is Gemini. So Aries indicates east direction and Gemini indicates west direction. Currently, this native is in east direction, which is somewhere in Asia, no, not in India. However, the direction indicated by these two signs, Cancer and Scorpio, and Gemini north and northwest, could be the best area for this native to work. Friends, that's it for today. Hope you have liked this video and learned something new. If yes, please like the video and do let me know any feedback, anything that you want to know. You can contact me via email as well. The email ID is vedicimpressions@gmail.com. You can also contact me via Facebook Messenger on the ID called Shishir Nigam. Please take care of yourself. COVID is not yet over. Please ensure that you wear mask while you go out. You maintain social distancing as it helps to keep the virus away. We'll catch up again with another technique on how to find out which areas of investment is good for you. We'll meet again in the next video. Take care. Bye.